Hello everybody, Altwalk here. Today I'm going to play a game that's now a decade old. That is hard to believe. So I've played this game numerous times. Absolutely brilliant. I've got 34 hours in it. So not exactly brand new content for me. But it's certainly a game I do enjoy. I shall play a new game, starting from the very beginning. So this game is a puzzle game. Nobody ever thought that would be mainstream. Well, here we are. It was mainstream for a few years. It's a shame, you know, Valve is almost dead.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
Ignore me. Just lowering the...
There's a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art.
I feel like
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
Press E to sleep.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9.
Hello? Anyone in there? Hello? Are you going to open the door at any time? Hello? Ah! Oh, God. You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right? Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here.
By the way,
Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. You all right down there? Can you hear me?
Well, I wasn't a fan.
Hello?
Look at it. Boring. Like it's not that
Most
fun.
test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage.
Still doing it. -4 decibels.
But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards
I keep breaking up the action, I'm very sorry.
are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here.
I feel like I'm gonna...
How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, Nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the
It's
10,000
still
bloody
absolutely
test
deafening.
subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close.
I probably
Can you
should have
see?
edited the sound
Am I gonna make it
profile.
through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay,
First
just
video
gotta
in a long
concentrate.
time. Forgive me.
And whose fault do you think it's going to be when the
As if
management comes
anybody's
down
watching.
here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, now I hear that one. I hear that one.
It's the content everybody's looking for these days.
Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
I was in the comments section to some video, and they were whinging about how
Good
Rockstar
news.
is just like
That is
Valve
not a docking station.
because
there's one mystery
they don't
solved.
make new games
I'm going to
anymore.
attempt a manual override on this wall.
To which somebody
Could get a bit
responded
technical.
in the replies
Hold on.
section that at least Valve
Almost
allows
there.
mods,
Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes.
and that is
Bullet
why I
holes.
love Valve
But
so much.
don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on
Absolutely
this time.
brilliant. I wish they made more games. Alright,
There we go.
too low now.
Now, I'll be honest, you are... Good luck.
Bollocks.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded
This person
messages
does
will
not
provide
have
instructional
20/20
and
vision.
motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or
Environmental.
structural collapse. The portal will open, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Go. Can I cut myself in half?
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing cause this emergency, don't worry.
I'm
The
just
odds of this
blitzing
happening
through
twice
this
are
tutorial
very
section.
slim.
Portal 1 was also absolutely god tier. It just had such... It had like... I don't know how to describe it. It had a great boss battle at the end.
And apply immediate
Great
pressure
puzzle
to your
solving.
genitals. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Ugh. That's never good, I imagine. Cube. Get the cube. Boop. Boot on. There we go.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
They believe society will be rebuilt. That's not very forward thinking of such a scientific lot.
The Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either
Sentient
refuses to
cloud?
or is incapable of listening to reason.
Hey, you made it.
Well, hey.
The There should be a portal device on that podium over there.
Podium.
I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look? Oh!
Ow. Good thing I've got legs of steel and these free-falling boots. And feather falling on them.
So, are you alive?
Minecraft reference.
That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead.
I like this art.
I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right? Brilliant.
How will Wheatley bury me? He's got no arms.
See you in an hour,
And he's
hopefully.
stuck to a rail.
You're not dead.
Hello? I'm not dead.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military
Or should I
androids.
say,
Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the laws of robotics. To share.
wait, what?
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
I'm gonna sue this robot. He's breaking the robot law.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
It's my jam. Oh. Why'd you stop the jazz? Also, the themes to both Portal 2 and Portal 1 are what I call underrated. Yo. Wah. You know, gotta keep the viewers
Great work.
entertained.
Because this message
Wow.
is being recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
What's up here? Backstory, probably. The lore in this game is actually kind of intense. Now everybody talks about Star Wars lore. Why is nobody talking about Portal lore? The Portal Cinematic Universe. Good idea for Gabe, isn't it?
If the Enrichment Center is
I'll
currently
contact
being
Mr.
bombarded
Newell
with fireballs,
immediately.
meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
What? Now this is probably going to be my first tricky one. Bouton Pro. Oh, of course. What's this one? There we go. That's that 300 IQ kicking in right now. I took
Well
a
done.
free IQ
The
test
Enrichment
on the
Center
internet
reminds you
and got an
that although
IQ of
circumstances
240.
may appear bleak, you are
I
not
think
alone.
I broke
All
it.
Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in
Considering the
apocalyptic low-power
IQ
environments of as
of
few
the
as
smartest
1.1
person
volts.
is 210, which is really high. He's kind of mental. He's Australian. Makes sense. Well, Asian Australian. Makes even more sense.
This next test applies the principles of
Can I say
momentum
that?
to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help
What?
you.
Why wouldn't the laws of physics... Gravity has disappeared. I suppose if the mass of the Earth broke off and it turned into like a gas giant with a minor piece of rock, that would make sense. Damn it. Fall.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Testing is the future, as said from the past. Who don't know what the future has to hold. These people are so... Is imbecilic a word? I need to grab like a Macquarie dictionary. Can I just go there? Oh. I've like smacked against the wall. I've lost even more brain cells than I lost previously. Wee. Ow.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said,
It
if you
actually-
are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
I reckon this game actually holds up pretty well in the terms of graphics. Like, it could be worse. I've seen games from like 2013 look worse than this.